Good morning. How y'all doing? Child, now I just saw something that tickled my soul, honey. And I just want to go on here and talk to y'all about it because I know over here, honey, they love the kids over here, child. So I just wanted to talk to my level-headed people about this situation, honey. So it was a Caucasian fella. Okay, he's in the store. He's with his son. Okay. His son keeps asking for some candy, and his daddy keeps telling him no. So you already know probably how this finna turn out, child. So I can imagine little John is in the motherfucking store asking for the candy. The dad is saying no. And John saying yes. And the dad is saying no. And John saying yes. And the dad is saying no. Well, honey, I don't know if it was to that magnitude because you know John dad ain't finna really just tell what John was doing in that store. But baby, when I tell you, it's still people out here that believes in the villages raising the children, and it is very few of them, y'all. We need more. We need more. But it's still a few people out here that believe that they are part of the village. Okay. And so we have this Mexican man who's a part of the village, grabs little John by the hand, spin John around and tap that ass 3 times. Tap John ass 3 times, baby. And told John daddy, that's how we deal with kids in Mexico. Baby. Honey, when I tell y'all my spirit was tickled. Hey, Jess Michelle. And I know y'all, oh, that's abuse. Now, if y'all think that's abuse, oh, motherfucking well, okay? I don't think it's abuse. I think some kids don't understand when you talk to them. I think these kids are so smart these days till they know, bitch, if you still using your mouth, they still got a chance. Okay. So John felt that he could negotiate because his dad is saying no. His dad ain't mean shit. His dad ain't put his foot down. That nigga just said no. I could talk to him. Let me holler at you. Let's get this candy, is what I'm asking. No, I don't want to hear why you can't get the candy. Let's get this candy. That's what John was on, okay? Now, y'all, it's mixed emotions about how I feel about the Mexican. Because first off, probably if it was me, the Mexican wouldn't have got a chance, okay? So, you know, I feel like I wouldn't have been embarrassed to the magnitude where somebody thought they had to step in and help me. Because that's what I took it as. I took it as you can't handle your boy. And he up there on camera chat talking about something. What's up, C-Mac? Hey, Very Carey. So he on camera talking about something. And I discipline my child the way I want to or something to that effect. We understand. We understand. But obviously, I don't believe he meant no harm. I don't believe the man meant no harm. I don't believe. I think the man felt like your child need to be taught some respect and a lesson and boundaries. Because if you say no, we know we talking to a child, but after maybe 2 or 3 times, you ain't finna steady ask me for no shit, and I done said no already. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Okay, a stranger whooping your child, you ain't going for that. Totally understood. Totally understand. But y'all, given the circumstances, it had to be more than what the man said it was. I believe that little Judge was in that store showing his naked ass. Do you hear me? Ain't nobody just grabbing. What's up? I get it from my dad. Ain't nobody just grabbing nobody child, whooping no ass, honey, and they don't feel they need it. Okay, so I don't know. And if Running Q talked about it, I missed it, and I didn't mean to miss it. But it was something I wanted to touch on around here, y'all. I didn't want to touch on it, but since this story about Lil John in the store getting his ass whooped, it kind of leads me back to this. So y'all, last week in our city of good old Columbus, they call it the Friendly City. And y'all know I usually don't ever talk about shit that go on here. Ever. Okay. Y'all know when it comes to shit go on, it's plenty of shit that went viral from Columbus, Mississippi, and all that shit. I don't discuss it. But this, I really feel like I wanted to put my motherfucking lips on it. So last week, it was a lot of things going on in our city, y'all. A lot, a whole lot. And one of them was a 17-year-old white boy had a gun on this, I believe he was 14-year-old black boy. Okay. Had a gun on him, y'all. He's standing I don't know what it was. They was down some road. They standing down the road. The boy didn't have no shirt on, so I don't know how he ended up with this white boy. I don't know how they ended up on the road or how he got there. Okay, it was a car there, but don't nobody really know how he got there. So this bitch is on live or on recording. I don't know. It was one of the two, but it got uploaded. Okay, so he recorded himself pulling this gun on this black boy, telling him to do jumping jacks, nigga. Do jumping jacks. You ain't gonna talk to my bitch no more. Tell him you fuck Chloe. Now run. This is what this white boy is doing to this black boy. This is here to like a week ago. We ain't talking about no 1990 shit. We ain't talking about no motherfucking shit that happened back in the 60s, what we read about. I'm telling y'all some shit that happened right here in my city a week ago. Okay. So after he say all of this, he hits the boy with the pistol. He hit him. Bam. Now run, and made the boy start running. Now he recorded all this on tape, uploaded it. So it's going viral around the city. We have a lot of large, like big bloggers in our city. So everybody getting it. Everybody talking about it. Do y'all know that they charged this boy with a misdemeanor? What? Wait, hold up. He got charged with a misdemeanor? When I tell you yes, but you know what, Miss Toby, it ain't even just at that motherfucking office. They been being brave. But this is the thing. When they do it so much and they know they gonna get away with it and it be swept under the rug and shit, they get comfortable. Now, this little white boy, 17 years old, first off, you damn near an adult. Come to find out, Chloe is a minor under you. Chloe is young as fuck. Okay, Chloe more closer to the black boy age than she closer to this motherfucker age. Okay, so he gets hit with a misdemeanor. So they start digging. Mind you, he's 17 now. He got pictures with pistols and shit. I'm gonna put it on my community wall. He got pictures with pistols and shit, and he looked like he was every bit of 8 or 9 years old. Like on some real shit. This shit is absolutely crazy. I feel like if he was little John in that store and that Mexican ran across him, I'm sure he was one of those ones that somebody should have grabbed, spent around, and tapped that motherfucking ass. Or we wouldn't even be here now. But you know what? I know they wasn't. His parents was just like little John, mama and daddy, like John daddy was over there. Do you know the defense that they came with was he don't have many friends. Go figure. Who the fuck wants to hang out with a child that mind is not even functioning to a level that should be on their goddamn grade level? He ain't even thinking about the things 17-year-olds is thinking about. Okay. Then she hit them with he got the ADHD. Now I thought there was some type of hyper. Look, y'all help me out. I never known nobody with ADHD because half the world is diagnosed with it. With ADHD that's going around here, hitting folks upside their head with pistols, telling motherfuckers you would kill them. That was the excuse, the ADHD. No, that was to let you know that we gonna tell you what we want because we already know he ain't gonna get in no trouble. But just to calm you niggas down, we gonna throw something out there at you. It's easy to blame a disease, but what disease? The ADHD is not the disease to blame. If they were gonna say ADHD, they should have showed us a video of his motherfucking ass running and doing jumping jacks, not him telling somebody else to do it. You get what I'm saying? Child, like I said, if he was little John that was in that motherfucking store the other day and got his ass tapped by that Mexican, I believe he would have learned better. Hey, Miss LA, how you doing, boo? But yeah, so that's what's going on around here. I thought it was funny. I thought that maybe it served a purpose. I think he needed it. And he may have just saved you and your family a world of motherfucking trouble. I'm just saying, you can't always have it your way. And how the fuck you gonna make an adult do something that you want them to do and you a fucking child? You know, it was an excuse, but it ain't no excuse. That's the thing. And then this bitch goes so far as to say that okay, so this how they word play you. I wish they just had kept him in jail. This is what his mama said. You wanted him to stay in jail talking about for his safety. Bitch, do you he don't look like he was in danger to me. Don't look like he's scared of no fucking danger. What is you talking about for his safety? Huh? Make this make sense. Hmm. Y'all, I tell you, these motherfuckers. So everybody catching hell. They starting up a little shit around here behind it, child, which I couldn't fault them because, like I said, bitch, I got fucking felonies. I ain't never pulled no pistol on no motherfucking body or hit nobody with no goddamn pistol. How the fuck did I have to get a goddamn felony expunged? And you gonna mean to tell me that he don't even get a charge? Huh? This some wholehearted fuck shit. What's up? What is that, Josh Star? How you doing? Hey, Bridget. Hi, good morning. This is crazy. But yeah, that's what we got going on around here around the town. Other than that, I hadn't seen too much. They was over there saying that Lemon was talking to the women crazy, but I mean, what do we expect? You know, do we expect any better? And you shouldn't. What else? I ain't really heard nothing else out here going on. Heard Castro still doing panel tours, and he went to the hospital, but he didn't go, and he went and he left and all that old crazy shit, child. Oh, Lord, honey. Look, they forgot to click the like button. What wrong with them? It ain't but 58 us in here. I know I ain't got them many haters. Damn. Can I get a like out? Hey, happy life. Lemon and Big Bree beef. Yeah, that's what they said. And child, I guess it's content. It's something to get them $4 or $5 on a video. I would assume. I don't know. But how they beefing? She didn't get her boyfriend on her. She was trying to get her boyfriend on Rick. So I know her man and then handled that little beef, that little bit, huh? And he and Lemon ain't no way wasn't near on Rick level, or is that why you had to get your boyfriend on Rick? I don't know. I'm just asking. Usually her man jump in there, but y'all talk about Brito. I saw a few minutes of her video. I guess it was a video from a couple of days ago or whatever. And she was talking about she was taking the remotes, take all her remote control. First off, we ain't finna sit up here and act like Bree just got no house full of TVs. Bitch, you got one or two. Okay. But then she was like, she take her remotes from the kids, and then she was trying not to say that the baby was sleeping on the floor, but she ended up slipping up saying it anyway. And she was like, go in his little place, where he sleep at. And then she said something, and I looked down on the floor, and I'm like, what you got or something? She said, I'm like, what is Bree over there doing with them 4 children? They beefing because Bree said Lemon came after her man and kids. Oh, Lord. What's up, Terry? Child, I don't know, but it was a lot. And it's funny though. Breeze is over there talking about Josh having a house full of children. I ain't got a house full yet. She, honey, and she already got what the old folks call a ready-made family. You run around here with a nigga with a ready-made family, baby, a ready-made Brady bunch. Okay. But did she win any of the school supplies from over there at Pizarro? That's a good question. Cause I know she need help. They got 8 children. Good morning, says it me. So I don't know. I guess they'll say what else supposed to be happening? Did her man jump in a happy life? That's what I want to know. Did her man jump in? Cause like I said, honey, if he came after him, much as he like to jump online and talk him a little shit. Remember, that's how we found out he had 8 kids. He talked too much. Somebody said, you got kids. I got 8. Yeah, we know. He also did a live dragging Bree saying Bree was a stepmother and nobody wants to fuck her. Oh, damn, let me get it in over there. Huh. He getting it in, ain't it? Safest place for that baby to be sleeping is on the floor. Imagine that baby in the bed. Oh, and Bree turn around. Oh, it's gonna be a mess, honey. Smoke in the city. Oh, her man jumped in at the beginning. What he said, happy life. What did her man say, honey? Did he hold up? Oh, Lord. Bree should be over there baking pound cakes and trying to cook some dinners and things, honey. She got to get by a few more spoons and forks and things for the extra children. Cause you can't buy uh one of the little 4-pack sets up out of Walmart and think that's gonna get it. He got too many kids. Oh, they said it was brutal. He did it like that. Well, her man was brutal or Lemon was brutal. The man said he existed and he got sugar in his tank and he is super gay. He was saying that about Lemon. What's up, DD? Good morning. He cussed Dress Crystal, Bree, and Tree. What? I thought Tracy be over there with him. And Just Crystal. Just Crystal was over there telling Lady Nika, you think you can suck lemon dick better than me? I said, well, what in the fuck? Oh my God. It's just like certain things you would expect for a person of a particular age to not say. She said, shout out to Florida. I could not do no. Like I said, yeah, you missed a lot. Wait a minute, why did he cuss out Tracy and Krista? I thought they was cool. Did something happen over there? Some people just want to be where the spotlight is. They're taking any insult to remain in a cool crowd. Oh, that's what they doing. I thought BBW Lemon were dating too. That's why I'm lost. Child, that's how he be handling them hoes. That's on some pimp shit. Lemon on his pimp shit. Honey, and they say Lemon the creepy man of the neighborhood, so I don't know what is going on. She said, what do you mean, dating? How? She said, howdy and yuck. Yes, child. Look, baby, Kara said she's not finna go along with y'all shenanigans. She said she's not enforcing the fairy tales. Ain't no relationship, ain't no dating. Look, so don't nobody know why he cussed Tracy out and just Crystal then. He just snapped out last night. Was he drunk instead of drinking? Huh? Miss D, we all know that Chubby Chaser don't give a fuck. They knock it down anything if they haven't hit Bree up yet. Then there's something going on. Oh, oh, baby Bree taken. Baby Bree Bree baby mamas got them old fast babysitter. Oh, they love them some Bree baby. Them all love them some Bree. Her nigga ain't never had the kids until he got with that bitch. Oh, get them and gone and come back. Go and drop them off and come back. Girl, imagine dropping off 8 children in the wind. Girl, you don't know if he went back over there to get him some more ass or what. And obviously he was liking the ass because he making all the motherfucking babies. Child, let me find out that's why you were trying to lose some weight, trying to get you one too, girl. You ought to be shy. Honey, engine number 9. That's what you're gonna be hollering. Oh Lord. Anyway. So we got Bree over here going to war with Lemon. Tracy over there sucking balls. Just Crystal sucking balls. That's what y'all telling me. Did Just Crystal bite back? Y'all already let me know Tracy ain't said shit. What you say? Hey, kid, shit, that's a space game. Okay. Two. Two, honey. That's a party by yourself. You ain't got to invite nobody for no birthday parties. You got them all there. Hold on, let me see something. My bad, y'all. I had to check on something. But anyway, Honey, which said that's a box of cereal every time. Child bought two. A box. What kind of bowls you pouring? Two. These kids, baby, fully grown, walking and talking. If they run around grabbing remotes and sleeping with them and shit, she deprived them of remotes in that little ass apartment. Now they not only got to inhale her motherfucking ass, they can't even watch goddamn TV. Child, that ain't worth a damn. And then listen to her talk to y'all ass and argue with Lemon online all night. Make it make sense. Huh. I guess they sure gonna have some memories. I can tell you that ain't that what they say? When all the kids were young and they were piled up at grandmama house together. See, Brianna's like their grandmama to them. They don't look. Still look at Brianna like those stepmama. She made up like a grandmama, smell like a grandmama, living like a grandmama. Yeah. So that's it. If all the children are over there and it's back to school time, where they mothers? Chilling, living their best life. I ain't going back and forth with that nigga. That's where they baby mamas at. Honey, as long as your ass get them to school, they with their daddy. That's what they saying. They with their daddy. They with their daddy. They don't even count her. Count her or her house. They with their daddy. Mm-hmm. They gonna do the first semester with their daddy. When his girlfriend get her little money and out for Christmas savings, he gonna bring it back over here and give me the money so I can go shopping. Yeah, that's how they go. They said she was breathing hard yesterday when she first started her live. I left the live, honey. Oh, you couldn't take it. It was that bad. How else you would expect her to breathe? Soft. It more like what? Like that. Child, I don't know, honey. Oh, like an old gorilla. That's why I said she was breathing that bad. Honey. Oh, y'all. I got to say this. Now listen. Y'all, I know y'all watched it. Everybody probably watched it more than one time. But when y'all watch when Castro and Tana was out there fighting, and before Castro picked that phone back up, did y'all hear Tommy motherfucking ass leaving the goddamn same bitch? All you heard was doop. I said, that bitch getting away. Oh Lord, that bitch getting away. I said, oh my God. I heard it loud as that, baby. Loud and clear. Doop. I said, this bitch getting away. Left. If y'all didn't hear that, y'all might need to go check that out. I said, well, I be damn, honey. A hot mess. A hot mess, honey. I said, that son of a bitch. It done fled the scene, honey. Heard him. It looked like he didn't even get the chance to put the car in drive. All you just heard that bitch was getting it. I said, I thought Castro and Tom broke up and never talking. Yeah, child. They did something. Is all I can say. But they end up connecting. I don't know if they were talking. Lord have mercy. Little said I fell out. Carrie, you need to. Carrie, if you just go to the Carrie, you gonna have to see when he ran up on him, because that's when Castro dropped the phone. And when he dropped the phone, that's when you heard Tommy jump in that motherfucking car and punch the gas girl. And you can hear it. It ain't no loud, but it was just like, you heard Castro say, oh! Then you heard, do. I said, what? Oh, shit. He didn't, babe, pure pain in that Ultima, honey. Had fuel injection. Oh, Lord, can't stand you, Terry. Lord have mercy. Jay Wilson went to the hospital to see who. What for? His butt blocked up. He been concentrating on a lot of shit lately. He ain't bagged up, is like the old folks say. He ain't bagged up, is a child. Oh Lord. I ain't finna play with y'all today. But yeah, I had to get on here and tell y'all about these little white boys getting their asses whooped in these grocery stores, honey. he might be bagged up here. They ain't said what he went to the hospital for. What you go to the hospital for, Happy Life? Huh? What wrong with him? Trying to play sick now. He done got Castro head bust. Now he trying to play sick. Now me and Jay Wilson ain't beefing. Happy Life, go on tell me what he going to the hospital for, please. Nah, we ain't beefing. Jay Wilson don't watch me. I just throw my little shade. He don't pay me no attention. He don't watch. He don't watch me. He don't watch these people. So I'm good. Now, what he go to the hospital for? I have no idea about his arms. Oh, probably doing too much Uber driving. He ain't probably doing something with them shoulders. He's working on them, child. Their upper body. He's Happy Life said Jay Wilson went to the hospital, but he don't know what for. He's thinking about his arms. I said, if it's his arms, that's probably for busting blocks all the time. I heard him over there get mad at the what it is, the driverless cars. The cars that be running and ain't got no driver in it. Uh-huh. He ain't like them too tough. Yeah, his rotor cuff. That's what it is. Cuff. Look, he wrote a cut. He just trying to play the role so he could collect some money. Thinking Castro finna collect some money because his head bust. Thinking Tommy finna collect some money because he in the jail. Y'all know how Jay Wilson do. If he think any kind of coin is finna float around here for any given reason, he's finna come up with him something. You best believe that, huh? Big and ass. That's one big and ass, sophisticated, goddamn, overgraduated ass, goddamn pass. I tell you. What's up, Tamika? Child, other than that, I don't know. But if he is, because or he might be exhausted because he did come back and have to do about 4-5 lives to catch up from the fight he started that he brought to play like he didn't know what was going on. Has anybody seen Castro? I bet that he not. Actually, his head wasn't swole when he came on camera the other day. That's what I was looking at. I said, it ain't even swole. Castro hard ass head could take a lick, honey. It wasn't swole though. My bad, y'all. I be checking messages and it take me out every time. But yet, I didn't see where it was swollen myself. Now today I don't know. You know. Yeah, I'm glad that bitch ain't catch him in the eye. Just imagine that. He showed it on ODS. Was it swole Carrie? Yeah, he took a lick, baby. Was it swole Carrie? Cause I ain't see it. A little. Yeah, he take a lick, baby. Time a little. Honey, baby, way that motherfucker came down with that thing and had everybody in a panic. I would have thought we would have had an old ooh wee night by now. Crazy bastard. Mm-mm. Yeah, took a lick all right. Hey, Gardenias. Hey, Miss Douglas. Good morning. How you doing, child? We over here talking about them little white boys getting their butt tapped in the stores, child. They done locked. Oh, and they did lock the man up too. They called the police on the Mexican child and locked them up, old weak asses, old puss asses. Now, if that child had to turn around and went to whooping their ass and biting their motherfucking ass, they'd have been looking, begging for somebody to help them. And that's what's gonna happen next time. You gonna be whooping their ass in the store. Remember last time you got my ass whooped in this store, bitch? Honey, they did nothing but whoop the little boy ass who was out of line. Whoop the little boy ass who was out of line, honey. That's all. They want the village to raise the kids when it's time to pay for something, but when it's time to whoop some ass, they don't want nobody touching their child and all that old shit. Child, okay. Huh. Huh. You see what happened, though, did it? I'm trying to catch on these to go sit down courses to the self defense. Just go sit down. Because I can see self defense in life, but you got to learn self defense to be in a relationship. Nah, nah. Go sit down somewhere. Both of you in opposite corners, please. Shoot, that shit crazy, girl. And it's too much. Personally, if you ask me, but you know, they don't never ask me. I just be throwing my opinion in there, okay? But other than that, y'all, so ain't nothing else going on that I saw to even speak on. I'm gonna have to start getting out here in these streets because y'all asses be everywhere. Y'all used to share links and tell folks where y'all be at. Y'all don't even do that no more, do it. Y'all said fuck her for real, didn't it? He said he thought Tommy was gonna square up, not use a steering wheel lock. How did you think that he had it in his hand? See, I don't feel like that they care. What is you trying to do, care? Huh? It seems like you're trying to walk it out of me slowly. Is that what you're trying to do, care? Huh? Just go ahead and tell me. Listen, he walking up to you with a weapon. At that point, you knew what nothing you thought was gonna happen was gonna happen. Huh? Got after. Thank you, Coco. I'm not finna entertain that. Got out of that motherfucker with the goddamn law. Child, please. He ain't want to believe that shit and got clucked and everybody seen it. Mm-mm. Yeah. Leonard, child, you gonna hear that motherfucker hit that car door and hit the gas. I said, I would have loved to seen the long pole-legged ass running to that goddamn car though. I know that was a sight to see with them hard rock ass knees, child. Thomas Stretch Armstrong ass having that car far was a hit and run. Yeah, yeah. But he probably had it in neutral. Cause I'm telling you, you heard the door and the motherfucking gas. It was like simultaneously. It was like if he threw that bitch in drive, he must ain't had to hit no button to get it out of gear because that's how fast it was. It was like doop. I said, "Oh hell!" But I'm glad he left. I'm glad he ain't hit him again. Enough shit like that, child. Uh-uh. That shit's crazy. Yeah, them matchstick legs, honey. Trying to run. And then and that picture, that leg on your comment bigger than his leg. His leg ain't that big, ain't that thick. Mm-mm. I know. Just read my book. Mm-mm. What you say? You don't feel like it? That way, play, honey. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Tom ran to that car like red on Friday. How did chain got snapped? Honey. Now that I can see. About the same size and everything. Mm-mm. I ain't heard nothing about him, Miss LA. I ain't heard if he got out yet or what's going on, child. He probably judged today, but if so, they probably just not getting started. It's just not 9:30. So if he is, they just not saying it's just not 9:30, honey. Mm-hmm. His ass need to sit up in that bitch and sober up. Probably going through detox. He probably cutting up for sure, y'all. He ain't had no medicine. He ain't had no bill. Oh, and he in there grinning and shit. He go in there grinning in front of that judge face if he want to. Be with that bullshit. And they gonna make an example out of him. Don't give these folks a chance because I won't be going up there. I try. Oh, I promise y'all. I gave them people my last piece of money. I am not finna be running around here paying no fines for no fuckery. Okay? Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Yeah. Like he won a lottery grinning from ear to ear with them little ass ears sticking out the side of his goddamn head. I said, look at this fool. Oh Lord. Look at this fool, honey. Granted, with these little bitty, how your ears little and big at the same time? They just little, but they just sticking out like door handles. Make it make sense. And you grinning like a chess cat. Is it true that Castro told Tommy to come over? They were saying that talking about pull up, but who don't say that? I told plenty of bitches to pull up. And if they pull up, I promise you it will not end up like Castro there. But if you threatening me and doing this, that, and the other in an argument, a bitch gonna say pull up. I done told my address to bitches 30,000 motherfucking times. And if they feel that they can come over here and whoop my ass with a club, they more than welcome. So if they come over here and whoop my ass, a bitch talking shit to me, and then I tell them to pull up, and then they come over here and whoop my ass, I deserve it because I told them to pull up. Kiss my motherfucking ass and call me country cornbread in the morning. Bitch, if you brave enough to pull your motherfucking ass up to my house, right, true, whatever happens, happens. But they acted like he asked him to come over to eat or fuck or something. They was arguing. And he said, I bet you won't pull up now. I was over there in the bushes. I heard that crazy ass argument them folks were trying to use. I was just like, okay, I guess. That was Jay Wilson mainly. He kicked it off. But like I said, if I'm arguing with you, bitch, it is what the fuck it is. I see you when I see you, you know? So I don't know, child. But they saying that was his fault because he told him he invited him over there and that what he get well. You do, I mean, you stood in the crossfire. You did do that. You stood there. You knew you wasn't no fighter. I seen you run not once but twice. And when I seen you run the first time, I said, oh no, he better gone on in the house. But hey, maybe you didn't think he'll really cluck your ass. But now you know. Shit. And it still don't seem like you give a fuck because you ain't told the police, you ain't told the folks at the hospital, and you didn't stay there long enough to tell nobody shit. So I don't know, child. It is what it is, but I can't feel sorry for you. And then you ain't handling your own business. That's my stance on it. Okay. Mm-mm. And he cussed out Sir King. It was cringeworthy. See, Cash, on Shamar. Like, I ain't never seen Shamar. I learned the Shamar when Tommy and Castro first started arguing and shit. Hmm. Child. The judge telling me what happened. Tommy, Jay Wilson and Jay Wilson. And because Jay Wilson and Shamar and Shamar too and Shamar and ZT. I love ZT. ZT gonna get me out. You give me a buzz, ZT gonna get me out. And my dad is sure live. Honey, honey. I don't know, baby. Yeah, so he got some people on his side. They trying to work on getting him out. Uh oh, y'all. I want to show y'all. I'm gonna have to put up a few things on my community feed. What's up, Barn Dog? I gotta put a few things up on my community feed. Y'all know I've been cussing out this lady named Yolanda Aquarius, right? So Yolanda got braids in her hair. It had to be months ago. Yolanda ain't got 3 cent worth of new growth in her head yet. She literally had. Now I went on my vacation in early June. Okay. So early June, I got braids. June, July, and we in August now, right? Now, before June, she had braids long before June. So we gonna say 3 months before June, she had braids. So we had 6 months, y'all. 6 months. Have y'all ever seen somebody wear braids for 6 months and they hair don't grow at all? Like for 6 months, it looked like you just got your hair braided. And I know she ain't getting it rebraided because first off, she ain't got that much hair to do it. And then she wearing it all in this little thin ass ponytail on the side, y'all. It is, oh my God. Now that's cringy. Yeah, I never seen that. I'm just really curious though. Have y'all seen somebody with these type of hair problems? Because I thought when you wear protective styles and the longer that not touch your hair, the more it grow. That's how come people with the dreadlocks is real long. Like, huh? I'm just asking. Hey, Miss B, Mayo Vani, how you doing? You know her, girl. She's sitting over there with the motherfucking gray plaits in her head. Look like she got 10 braids total, and three of them start like in midways of the back of her head, like no hair. I ain't never seen that. Like it is weird as hell, for real, Lena. It is weird as hell. I said, damn, all that time her hair ain't grown. Now it should have been did something by now. Something. A free, she ain't got a frizz around the edge of shit. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Mm-mm. But she tried to talk her little shit though, but she be trying to talk to her motherfucking hairdresser and a dermatologist and see what they can fucking do. Cause bitches is grabbing goddamn air, braiding it and shit. I ain't never seen braids start in the back in the middle of a bitch head. Y'all gotta see this. Hold on. Cause you know I'm petty. Ass. Go over there and look at my community feed. And y'all come back and tell me. These braids been in this woman head for 6 months. You have to wash and moisturize your hair braid or not, it would definitely grow. Jay, go over there to my community feed. Go peek at my community feed, y'all. And explain to me what's going on. She needs some Glover's Mane, awesome Jamaican black castor oil. Girl, I ain't heard of Glover's Mane since I was a child. I used to hear them old folks talking about that. Girl, my mom was using that black Dax on my motherfucking head, honey. It got to be working backwards. Y'all see it. That's alopecia. That's alopecia, y'all. Is it alopecia for real? I'm trying to see because it ain't growing at all. It's been looking like that for a long time. They said that's crack. I know that I believe. That I believe. You got a little bottle Glover's mane under your cabinet. It stink too high to heaven. Oh, looks like tension alopecia. So tension means she don't need to be pulling on it then, right? So them braids ain't gonna help it. Huh? She gonna fuck around, take them braid gonna start falling off. Is that what y'all saying? I thought she was just got a bad hair braid and was trying to do some mermaid braids or something. And the girl was just grabbing what she could. Cause everybody, the braids gonna eat out the rest of her head. I know. Yeah, my mama hair started thinning out like that after her 60s, but I don't think this lady ever had her whole life. You know what though? It be medications too, because my mama was taking it was some type of vitamin, and her hair was thinning out on the side. But when she stopped taking it, hair started growing back. So I know some people can take, certain medications and shit. They said Adidas. Ain't no way they did an Adidas sign in her head. She should just leave her hair out and take that tension off her hair, honey. She got to lick her scalp when it grow back. They said damn, she don't look like she had much. She just had a little taste. Like Mr. Tim Blaine be playing in their videos. She got a little taste of hair. She ain't got much. And she better quit pulling on it. But those two hair care products will, I don't care how licky scalp is, it will grow your hair back. But she needs some damn man. What you saying, Black Dax is old school too. It's called Coke. What it is? Kokata? I don't know, girl, but that Black Dax, my mama, she swore by that shit. Ooh, and it stank too to me. It had like a burnt smell to it. Like when she broke out the Black Dax, girl, I knew I was finna have to get my hair pressed. My head was finna get burned. Grease was gonna be running all over my forehead because that Black Dax, baby, when you sweat, it sweats. Honey, oh, yeah, it had tar oil in it. Well, honey, my mom used to love that shit. She used that green Dax. Well, she used that black one or that green one. Let me call y'all back.